I'm struggling to understand the concept. You said evolution is originated from proteins in a complex process that happens. Was there like one of those and it contributed to different species, or did a couple of those happen? Or how did that happen?
Okay, there are 4 base pairs of genes that form the genetic underpinnings of every species on the planet. And so obviously these 4 genes originated from an original set of folding proteins. And yes, so we all derive from one single-celled common ancestor that became increasingly complex through time. Single-celled organisms and into lots of single-celled organisms living in a group into a multicellular organism. If that makes sense to you.
Yes, it does. How would you explain like different sexes evolving from that?
That's okay. This is a very simple biological question. Different sexes and different genders basically is to allow a species to share genetic material in order to create viable offspring that are the genetically strongest for the species to continue to survive.
Okay. But how did that originate? Like, for evolution to continue, each evolving, whatever you call it, well, you needed the opposite sex to continue in its species form.
Not initially. In single-celled organisms, still today, single-celled organisms, if you study them now, continue to multiply. I'm sure if there's a biology student in here, they'd be able to explain this in depth to you. But cells can multiply, and so on. As the species becomes more complex, you end up with a multicellular species with different functioning organs and so on. And the logical next step would be a species that can, for the species to be able to produce offspring. It can't divide because it's got organs and it's got complex functioning. And so the only way it can perpetuate itself is by sharing its genetic material. Also to create genetic variations and to share mutations across the species. And that's why you would require different genders to evolve in order to allow for this. And that's why pretty much every species on the planet, every complex species on the planet has multiple genders.